Good evening everyone and welcome back to the match here on WWE 2K25. This is a promo heavy clash as LA Knight takes on Karrion Kross. Two guys that of course are both in WWE now but both used to work TNA. And I don't know what's going on with Karrion Kross. I think they're using this whole idea that he might leave as a way to sort of build him up, a bit like the whole CM Punk thing years ago, Money in the Bank. And it's working for Kross. That's the main thing. He's getting TV time, he's getting showed on TV, that sort of good stuff. Obviously, LA Knight's been doing really well for a while. I wonder when they are going to pull the trigger and let this guy have a big title run. I think he would be pretty fun as the world champion. I mean, if they're going to give it to people like Jey Uso, then, I mean, the bar for being the champion is very, very low at this point in time, I suppose, isn't it? But yeah, Kross is someone I'm interested in. I do, as I've said in the past, I like quite dark, twisted characters, and I quite like a lot of the work that Kross is doing at the moment. I think it's a bit of a shame the whole thing with the Final Testament never worked out, because I really like the idea on paper of that stable being a thing. I mean, bringing in the... Are the Authors of Pain still there? Have they been released again? I don't know. Let me know on that one. Have they been released again, or are they still with WWE now? Obviously with Paul Ellering as well, wasn't it? I like the idea. Like I said, I think it was a really good idea for a stable. It just never really came to fruition. I don't know if they were given a fair chance, maybe. I don't know. But a big opportunity here. I think that LA Knight is rated higher on the game, but as we know, that does mean absolutely nothing here. It could go any way. And here we go then. So LA Knight, I think... obviously, he's had one match so far this year. I can double check. He was part of that triple threat, wasn't he, a couple of weeks ago when we did the Corruption System era pay-per-view, and he lost in the triple threat because he was low-blowed. It was the triple threat? It was a fatal four-way, wasn't it? Yeah. LA Knight currently on 0 from 3 matches, so I'm not seeing a ton of him so far, to be honest. Good chance then to get some more game time out of him. This will be his second match of the year. Karrion Kross currently up on 4 from 13 matches, so he's had quite a few more matches than LA Knight, and he's proved it by being a bit further at the rankings as well. So LA Knight does need the win, a lot more than Karrion Kross does at this point. But Kross can definitely formalise himself higher up the rankings and potentially start to ask some questions about titles. He is currently in the top 100 out of 1,000, so he's in the top 10%. So yeah, there's definitely a chance for him to start asking some questions if he can pick another couple of wins up, and this will be a great start for him here this evening. I don't know when you've got stuff like these big TNA pay-per-views and that going on, why we're not seeing more of these sort of guys, like former TNA stars. You've got Drew McIntyre, you've got obviously these two. Obviously we saw AJ Styles, but I must admit, I don't know about you guys, but I was disappointed with the AJ Styles arrival at TNA, because they started bigging up, oh, AJ Styles is coming to TNA for Slammiversary. I thought, oh, this is going to be great. He didn't do a match, he just came out and did a little promo, and that was it. There's no build-up for a future match or anything. I was really disappointed, to be honest. Can you imagine WWE going like, The Undertaker returns next week on Raw, and he just comes out, does a little chat for 5 minutes, disappears, and then doesn't build to anything, nothing. He's just there for the sake of it. It was a little bit frustrating to me. I would like to see them build something upon it, maybe tease something for Bound for Glory or something like that, but hey-ho. As LA Knight there with a spear, obviously known as Eli Drake when he was down in TNA. It's been a while now since that was, though, because he's been in NXT for a few years before moving up to the main roster. So it's easily been a good, what, 4 or 5 years now since TNA for him, maybe? Might be shorter, I don't know. And Karrion Kross was known as Killer Kross back then. And I say, I like his work at the moment, and I do hope he does get more opportunities. Maybe he's someone that we could use in the YouTube Championship space, considering that obviously he's very hot online at the moment. That whole promo he did after Mania about basically not being on the card or this, that and the other, it was really powerful and it got a lot of buzz. So maybe the YouTube Championship is a possibility for him. Karrion now backing away into the corner. He's taken some control in this match. Oh, a big running forearm right into the back of their head. And he's taunting the grounded LA Knight, who comes back up to his feet. Has he got a big finish here? Hooking him in. Up on the shoulder. Okay, that's interesting. It was like a pump handle slam into an F5. And it is effective as well. Karrion Kross does pick up the win, which is terrible news for LA Knight. That's his second loss in 2 matches this year. Karrion Kross with that win now moves up to a +5 after 14 matches. But LA Knight, he is having a shocker of a year. I mean, he is only -1 for the year because even though he did lose in that Fatal 4, he did get one of the eliminations. And we are planning on next week allowing him to have his opportunity to get his own back on Carmelo Hayes. I'm looking at a one-on-one match in our next pay-per-view between LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes. So that might be next week. I don't know what we're doing next week actually yet. I'm waiting for a week where there's no theme so we can just sort of go off and do whatever we want to do. But at the same time, I'm not sure. I think SummerSlam might be next week. So maybe we need to do a SummerSlam version of the show before we start. I mean, that could be on SummerSlam in fairness, couldn't it? It could be indeed. There we go. Scarlett raising the hand of Karrion Kross high. What do you think the future holds for Karrion Kross? +5 now in the rankings. So, like I said, he is in the top 90 now, which puts him firmly in the top sort of 8 or 9% of what we've always had. It wasn't the best of matches, but we managed to milk it out. Yeah, let me know what you think we can do with these two guys. Do you want to see more of them? Are you not bothered with them? I suppose is the question. Could Karrion Kross be considered in that YouTube Championship space because of the buzz that he created after WrestleMania with those promos? Could LA Knight be in the YouTube Championship just based on his completely, well, not based on his results obviously, but based on how awe-inspiring he is with his promos and so forth? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm going to love you, leave you good night. God bless. I'll be the same. Don't forget to tune in to our Slammiversary pay-per-view coming up on Sunday. Still got 2 more matches to build up to that. We will have for you tomorrow Raven going one-on-one against Sabu in a hardcore match to preview the Hardcore Championship match at the pay-per-view. And then on Sunday, as a pre-show, we've got 1 match planned. I'm thinking maybe squeezing a second one. I'm not sure yet. Joe Hendry goes one-on-one against Eric Young and defends his YouTube Championship. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.